I'm Mark Turner, president of the Gilroy Chamber of Commerce, and we're doing our Why Gilroy segment today. And I'm with Jaran Thompson and Luis Rodriguez with Me Ocampo Financial LLC. They're located at 1230 First Street, Suite 203 here in Gilroy.
Hey,
Jaran and Luis, thank you for being with us today.
thank you for having us, Mark. Thank you for everything you do for our community. We're happy to be here.
Thank you so much, Mark. We appreciate it.
Excellent, thank you. Well, let's just jump right in. Why don't you guys, can you tell me a little bit about yourselves?
Yeah. I myself am a young farmer out of the Monterey County area. I grew up in South Monterey County. I went to school up in UC Berkeley with a networking background. I fell in love with the financial market as well as agriculture. Agriculture coming from the South Monterey County was something I fathomed and something I was in love with. So I actually am a young farmer with about 60 acres. We grow strawberry and other row crops like vegetables similar to broccoli, zucchini, cilantro, other items just like that. And it's all organic. So I fell in love with the market. On top of insurance, the reason mainly for the insurance was I loved being able to help people. It wasn't about the insurance. It wasn't about any of that at all. It was about being able to have conversations with great people like yourself and just being able to help fill the gaps and have just a help conversation where I can see if I can assist them in any way, shape, or form. Sure.
Well, Mark, first of all, thank you again for having us on. Being a son of Gilroy, it's a pleasure being in business in Gilroy. I've always been in business either in Morgan Hill or San Jose. To actually come home is a great honor for me. And thank you for all the work that you do to help businesses and to make sure that we are highlighted and making sure that we're able to be successful in marketing and everything else that you guys do. So I appreciate the chamber very much. As far as the background, I actually have a retail management background and insurance background. I was in a retail for till 2017, went into insurance after that. And then I love it. Helping people is the biggest thing that I think both of us have in common, and that just makes this relationship work perfectly, right? And then as far as there's multiple businesses that are going on right now, we're coming back downtown with the creamery, things of that nature, and also the farm. So I just appreciate it, and I think thank you for everything you guys do.
Excellent, well, thank you. So tell me, how is it that the two of you crossed paths and began to do work together?
I became the youngest all-state agent in the state of California. When I was becoming the agent, I had a difficult time finding people that I can trust and have a good guideline with. So I was in the hunt for quality individuals. Jaran came across my path. We actually met randomly at a bar. We had a small conversation together, and somehow we just hit it off. My age is something I don't disclose until after, just because a lot of people target my age just because I'm relatively young. He didn't at all. He actually understood me. We had a very deep conversation, and it happened to be that he was in the insurance industry as well. He comes from State Farm. I come from State Farm. So we actually understood what it was like to be the good neighbor, being able to help someone, being able to share that with someone. So I let him know that I was actually opening up my own agency here in Gilroy. A individual who by the name of Michael Blake, who was here for over 20 years, we were going to be taking over his agency. We actually ended up having our own, and with that here in Gilroy, with him being a son of Gilroy, it just ended up working out awesomely. He being retail management and having that operations background, me having just a lot of ideas and a lot of purpose wanting to just attach it, him being able to sharpen it, it just kind of worked out perfectly. And sure enough, kind of here we are.
Mark, I think the better question is why not Gilroy, right?
Well, that's correct, yeah.
Why not Gilroy? This is a beautiful city. It's one of the hidden gems in Santa Clara County. We have the best wineries. We could compete with Napa for our wineries. We have the best food. We have a lot of things that are going for Gilroy. And then the economic development, the business development that's happened over the last 20 years is just phenomenal. So as you can see, we have Amazon coming here. There's Tesla. There's a lot of things that are coming here. You have Google Farms. And so why not Gilroy is the question, right?
No, that's great. And it really does answer that question that we typically ask our businesses, why Gilroy? Why did you choose to invest here? You guys have answered that very well, and we appreciate that. Let me ask you a question now. With the multiple businesses that you have under one roof, what are some of the services and the products that you do offer?
We, on top of all the insurance and financial services, we are a full financial service office. We do work with several financial professionals, including a couple certified financial advisors that are here with us. So anything, if you need help reviewing your annuities, if you have a Roth IRA or 401k that you probably have had for several years at your job and don't understand it, we'd like to just have you explain it. Insurance has sadly become a commodity. So on top of all the other insurance things we do, we just like to be able to expand on that knowledge that you have and being able to explain to you what that piece of paper means. On top of all the insurance and investment products that we have, like we mentioned, we are farmers. So one of the things that we're actually doing is we're opening our doors so people can come to our farms and they can come experience what it's like in agriculture. To expand on that and the question of Gilroy, of why Gilroy, is the environment of the community is something I have not seen coming from the Monterey County. Everybody's very closed off. Everybody here is super inviting. And in agriculture areas like Monterey County, nobody ever really wants to be involved. The farmer's always the bad guy. Here it's been the first era where I always felt invited and I felt like people thanked me for what I did and I really felt appreciated. So I want to open the doors for other individuals to come and look at the farm and look at all the hard work that not only myself, but all the staff and all the people behind the scenes are putting. There's over 30 people at the farm that are doing hard labor, that are doing different things in machinery and equipment when it comes to harvesting. And that being able to have a city like Gilroy back us and having them, the people of Gilroy, wanting to go and look at it would be something amazing. On top of all that, we do have the creamery coming very soon. We do have a small bakery based out of Greenfield, California, that will be moving here to Gilroy as a creamery in downtown. That's how we got familiar with Gourmet Alley. So we will be adding that to our portfolio in the near future. We do have some other ventures like landscaping that we do have in our portfolio. Everything that we do, back to the helping folks, is to just help you understand, whether it be, like I mentioned, landscaping, farming, the agriculture world, the culture of food safety, the culture of actually understanding your financial future, and having those steps for you is something that if we can help just broaden that horizon and we can help you understand it a little bit better, it makes our job easier. You don't pay us a dime. We never charge you for anything, not for the experience of the farm, not for anything. As long as you can understand our culture and continue to share that, we feel like we've done our job.
As far as your agricultural products, do you guys sell those through farmers markets, or how do you get those products to market?
We are actually in the process of opening our own food produce store. There's different produce, as you guys know, around going towards Pacheco Pass. There's a lot of produce spots. We're actually in the process of opening our own right now, since just the size, we're not too big, but we're not small. So with the size of our farm, you do need a wholesale license to buy from us. We recently just got licensed to be able to sell retail. So in case you do want some berries or do want some product, you can come to our farm and pick it yourself and grab it if you'd like to. But most of our product does get sold. As you can see on the hat, we have Berry People. We've worked with Driscoll's. We've worked with Foxy Farms. We've worked with all the major carriers that you see at the store. Just to expand on just on the people that can see, a lot of farmers kind of get shadowed and get hidden just because the people that they see the brand, they see Foxy, they see Driscoll's. The problem with that is that they don't show any appreciation of the farmer. The farmer is the person in the background doing all the work, getting all the labor. Nonetheless, the employees and the staff that actually go in and give their hard work and their sweat and their tears into the land to be able to participate in that. So like we mentioned, we are looking to add that to the portfolio, and that should be within the next 3 months.
So we're actually really looking to push the consumer being able to pick their own strawberries, things of that nature. We know it's very successful in Gilroy. So that's the big thing that we're going to do this year that we're trying to figure out.
Outstanding. Well, guys, great. We really appreciate you being with us today and sharing information about what you do. If someone wants to reach out to you, what's the best way for them to contact you?
If you want to reach us by email, you can reach us at support@ayalafreshorganics.com. That is AYALAFRESHORGANICS.com. So that's support@ayalafreshorganics.com. We do have an office line here that you can reach us at, and that is at 408-427-0114. And we are also on Instagram and social media and Facebook under, if you find us on Facebook, you can look up Ayala Fresh Organics. You'll see photos of the farm, job openings, stuff like that. And we're also on Facebook and on Instagram with Ocampo Financials, if you'd like to find us there.
Outstanding, guys. Thank you both so very much. Jaran and Luis, appreciate you being with us. Glad that you're a part of the chamber and a part of our community. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Mark. We appreciate you.
Thank you for all you do.
I'm Mark Turner with the Gilroy Chamber of Commerce. Hope to see you around town. Thanks so much.